Have you ever felt some butterfly going around your stomach? This is a sensation we feel when we are facing something new, and that's very important for us. The more important, the more butterflies are going around our stomach. Now I have many butterflies going around my stomach because it's a very important moment for me. This moment both represents an end of a less traveled road and at the same time a start for a new potential one. In Directing Life Change, I had the chance to be the coach of a very special group of people. People who came here for several reasons related to a change that in a way or another was overwhelming them. When they came here, they didn't know they would come, but they have chosen to take a new path, a different road. Maybe they were forced from the circumstances, but they have chosen to stay there. And what that special group of people that later became a team, decided to become a team, is have worked hard in this project to contribute to the others, to their colleagues, and mainly to themselves. Now you're going to listen to some story, to some experience that represent all the hard work and all the commitment they put in this project, in staying together and working together. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so proud to introduce to you The Change.
Together, we can create miracle changes in our life. We have the power within us to manifest what may have seemed impossible only a short time ago. When you know in your heart that every single person you encounter in your lifetime has something to teach you, you are able to utilize their offerings in a very profound way. As a student, you know that everyone and everything is in some way your teacher. The person I met in the change group has taught me a lot, and above all that together we can. You know why? Because no man is an island. We are all connected, and we all learn and grow together in this journey called life. The ability to create good relationships in your life begins and ends with you. It is up to you, to us, to everybody who believe that together we can make a difference. Would you like to see those you work with have a great trust in your abilities? Would you like to feel loved and important? Stay open. You can learn it from everybody. From the strangers you pass each day, from the people you sit next to on airplane and buses. And you know why? Because no man is an island. Our group, The Change, is a very small group of a greater group called humanity. When you know that you are connected to this humanity, to others, there is no them. There is an us, a we, a together, a group. There is one light, but many colors. We should remember at all times that what we do and what we think affects other people, our friends, our neighbors, our co-workers. And you know why? because no man is an island. We live in an interconnected humanity, and only together, helping each other, we can see our dreams being fulfilled almost magically.
I was the last person to join the group to the change, and the first thing that struck me was the union between the components. I was immediately able to perceive their complicity, sensitivity, and to understand each other. We all have different life experiences that led to moments of profound crisis that sharing with the others is possible, if not solved, but at least learn to live. My husband was one of the first members of the group, and I could see in him such an important change that prompted me to make myself part of the group. 2 years ago, I lost my job because my family business had closed because of the crisis. Now, with the help of these wonderful people, with the help that we can give each other, I wish I could give my contribution and learning that you can live and imagine things.
About rethinking. When you get to the end of the road, to the point of no return, to the fall of the certainties, automatically you feel like a prisoner, shut up in a fence, in a well, gasping for air and light. But the sky is far away and impossible to reach. Feeling unable to take decisions, discouraged, afflicted, powerless, depressed. You feel as if it is impossible to go, and it is also impossible to get back. There are no ways to hide yourself and to go away. There you stay, motionless. It is at this point that paradoxically, perhaps for survival instinct, perhaps because the injured pride tried to rebel, or maybe, who knows, as the famous movie Wings of Freedom said, or you do everything to live, or you do everything to die. This happened to me. I did everything to live, but it was absolutely a long, tiring and painful work of reflection, revisions, reconsideration and review. That is the time to stop and watch. Look inside and outside yourself. It's the right time to evaluate, analyze and understand what, how and why. It's the time to reconsider, and not in order to replace the broken piece, but in order to reformulate strategies, methods, goals. It's the right time to reevaluate yourself, to fit in a new perspective of change, in a new and different positioning of the route. It's the time to think about your life, having in mind different points of view, different goals and purposes. It's the time to rethink about the different meaning of things and situations, the different and multiple solutions to solve problems, the diversity inside of you and to the many ways of dealing with others. In fact, this has not been a debt, but a priceless opportunity to rethink to ourselves and to our own direction in life, to our change and rebirth. Thank you.
I'd like to share with you my own personal change achieved working with the group The Change. I titled the image that represents me, the dawn of a new day. I refer to the letter C of the word achievement, meaning realization, fulfillment, result. And this because during this period of time, I think I have reached, to my great surprise and joy, the full awareness that, though I was unemployed, I could have been able to fulfill my dreams. When I was young, I had some dreams that seemed impossible to fulfill. The most important were my independence, the freedom to choose what I wanted to do in any moment of my day, with some limits, of course. In fact, we are always influenced by the outside of the world, by our environment. And so I was aware there are some rules to follow and duty to perform. And then the possibility to satisfy my curiosity, traveling around the world to get to know different ways of living. That's why I started to change my attitude towards life to be able to fulfill my dreams. Now I feel as reborn to a new life. Thank you for your attention.
Sharing. It's the word that better explains my path with the group The Change. In November 2011, I began working in the company where I am employed with an agreement of solidarity, which means a reduction of daily working hours. In 2012, there was a further reduction of daily working hours. In January 2013, I began the change course. I began a journey where I shared common problems with other people, thinking about what it was happening to us. Together with our coach, we did many exercises in order to free ourselves and to allow us to deal with the different situations in a less dramatic way. The goal was to make it easier to face obstacles and to learn how to deal with them lightly. The most important thing was to share our own experience with others. In this way, we don't feel alone. We have understood that we aren't alone because other people have the same problems. This encourages us to get out and socialize. To remain close in yourselves doesn't help. Feeling like if you want to punish yourself is self-defeating because it doesn't give you the possibility to seize opportunities.
Awareness. Awareness is the word that best describes my long journey of change. The awareness that the working situation was changing negatively has pushed me, when I was almost 50 years old, to attend university to get a degree in psychology. The most important awareness, however, was a greater understanding of myself. I have learned to recognize my strengths, my talents, even simple, and my skills. I also learned to observe my weakness and try to improve myself without judgment and negative feedbacks, as I had done in the past. The awareness has allowed me to observe more carefully my tools, my desires, needs and feelings. For my awareness, I also give credit to the Direct Life Change project, the great work we have done with this group, where we have discussed, helped and encouraged each other, almost with the constant support of our coach, Andrea, who has been able to illuminate the best part of all of us. Thank you.
My word is training. You can see the subject of my picture. His name is Yoda and he is a famous trainer in the Star Wars saga, a creation of George Lucas of 1977. I would remember you one of his most famous phrases. You need to unlearn what you have learned. The comparison between this trainer and my trainer, Andrea Giuseppe, is hard, but I want to speak about. My training with Andrea, Yoda, Giuseppe Lazzari began in a far and cold evening of January 2013. Today is not important what happened in my life before this date, but you can simply deduce and imagine reading the title of the course. The title sounded something like Understand and Manage Your Own Emotion for Unemployed People Over 40. When I read this paper, I said, it's mine. I've always been convinced that all happens for a reason, and this is true also for this training. The training and the trainer made me immediately understand that it was a very interesting course, different from many others, I can say singular. In this long period of time, we met often and we also enjoyed. Andrea, our coach, has been working hard to find new ideas and new goals for our group. Andrea and Alessia were always ready to give us instructions and energy, those that the DLC group needed in every moment and in every step of this training. So I want to thank them, my colleagues of the group, and all of you DLC project partners. Thank you to Libertà for this experience.
well, I have to do just a little speech about the word I was assigned. And this word is growth. But I have to say you that I don't really like this word. Yes, I know that growth may have many different meanings. For example, in biology and physiology. Anyway, the first thing that comes to my mind when I heard the word growth is always economics. I don't know why, because I'm not an economist, but unemployed. More, this word, growth, is often associated with another word, the word progress. So, growth and progress. I once read somewhere that there is no growth without progress. And I think this is maybe a famous sentence. Growth and progress, you can find some alphabetical character as G or R in both these words. But something else in common? I think no. And regarding my own condition, I really don't know what does the growth with the change in my life in the last few years. I don't remember to have grown a lot recently, nor to have made great progress, I'm afraid. Simply realized that many things which I always considered as essential are in fact useless or nearly. More and more, be always in competition with other people. Be respected only for what I'm able to do and not for what I really am. And then earn more and more money, and so. Now I only do small jobs, gaining very little money. I'm no longer a professional as a type. I mainly work on assistance to disabled and mentally ill people. I really don't know if this work will be my future job. Maybe not. Yet, it is an extraordinary experience for me. An human experience that I never would have done if I hadn't lost my previous job. In the well-paid job I had before, I often wondered what I was doing, what the fuck I was doing. I now believe that growth may have not only other meanings, but even further. Thinking and rethink. Finally, in summary, I think there is maybe a better word than growth to express what I tried to say. And this is still a word beginning with G, but the name of this word is grace. So that's all. Many thanks for your attention.
I was asked to tell my experience. 2 years ago, I wouldn't have done so. I would have kept it all to me, my losses, my attempts to rise again, my small victories, and eventually the change in my life. That, at the beginning, it was hard to accept. But now, I feel like my choice. This is my life, good or bad, is always worth living. And on this basis, I have to always look ahead. The past is past. Do not deny it. It is necessary to build one on the experience, but it all ends there. Must look ahead. I am 62 years old, and the life ahead of me, a wonderful family that I'm proud. I'm sure there's a bright future ahead, and that my story can be useful to someone else that you were to find in situations similar to mine. After 37 years as a more the visit to the Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro because of a congenital physical characteristic that in Italy alone prevents the continuation of racing. As I already said, the world fell apart for the second time in a few months. I am almost convinced to be a predestined unlucky man. I did not want to go out of my house, and I didn't want to meet people with whom I had a close relationship for years, thinking that the same they wanted to avoid me. I have become grumpy with those who loved me. Then I read in the local newspaper that the University of Libertà, who barely knew each other, organized the DLC course. I went to the first lesson unconvinced, but luckily my character loves challenges, and the fact that they get in the game is a stimulus for me. The group that at the beginning didn't know of being part of a European project, after the 2 meetings created itself. We began to share our experiences. Under the guidance of the coaches Andrea and in front of a comforting privacy like that of a lesson, I will never stop thanking them for what they have done for me. And so we called our group the Change. We made the clip that you know, and that was also published with English titles on YouTube. We created a base of about 1,000 people who went on to dating outside. Though I thought they were to emerge from zero level that had gone. Then, one day, we came to the point of being our president close to me and asked us to be free. What I had done, I felt again for those years, even though I had not now I'm here, ready to learn another 20 years if God gives me help. My predecessor, Mario, is an example. And if Libertà will want to have a collaboration. Of this new life, that is now my life. And of this I thank DLC, the Change, and all of you.
Future. I'm here to tell my story. In a grey winter afternoon, I went to a laundry in the town where I live. I just happened to find a newspaper lying there, which was a few days old, with the article on the course held by our coach Andrea. I found it curious and I immediately subscribed to it. I went to the first meeting with an open mind and convinced that I could find new stimulations. And that it was happened. I found so many new ideas, courage and determination to face a new future that in the end nothing was able to stop me. I took a veil of my eyes and I saw the new way to go. Not being able to practice the new profession I chose because I studied in Switzerland and these were not recognized in Italy, I put together all my international resources and I went to graduate as a hotel receptionist in a school that was in Austria. Even before the final exam, I already had 3 different proposals for a job and I chose the one I liked best. I immediately had the approval of my family, which was a very important thing. Now it's already the 2nd year in which I happily earn my living traveling between my usual life in Italy and my second life in Austria. Is this perhaps the future? Step out of your comfort zone, open your horizons and your mind, realize that the world isn't so big and that the distance actually counts little. When one door closes, a bigger door opens. Believe in your future. Just believe in it because we can create it.